just twice. Like, I'll do it so you can see. I'm teaching you right now. That's how I do it. Hold it tight, that'll make it impossible. Because you know the move. I have diamonds, ready? Right. Without looking at it, what would you bet on? Hearts or diamonds? I must pretend that. Would you bet hearts here or hearts here? Or could I impress you if the heart was on top, diamond was on bottom? The heart was on top, hearts here. Turn your hand over. Okay, turn your hand over.
After this, we have some fun times. Done. Fuck off, Edge. Go away, Edge.
Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that your entire city has been abandoned. The streets are deserted, but houses are still completely furnished, and grocery stores are left full of stock. It's as if the residents just suddenly disappeared. That would be pretty scary, but honestly, that's how most ghost towns are, which is why they are often regarded as being creepy or haunted. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 abandoned cities you shouldn't visit. Now here's the thing. I say you shouldn't visit them, but I know a bunch of people are gonna...
That's good. Yes, definitely. I guess that's YouTube. Done.
Lovely people packed up and left. However, it's not completely abandoned. City, and is located in eastern China. In 1959, the city was purposely flooded to build a hydroelectric power station. Now it's referred to as China's Atlantis. What's pretty fascinating is that although it lays about 40 meters underwater, the buildings are still in pretty good shape. The only change is instead of having human residents, it's home to tons of aquatic life. Moving on to number 7, we have Cahaba, Alabama. Cahaba in Alabama was abandoned after suffering from seasonal flooding. In 1865, Cahaba was destroyed by a flood and then abandoned. After the flood, living there became relatively impossible, so residents had no choice but to leave. But then in the 1920s, an archaeologist started to uncover and preserve some of the structures. Now it's said that the area is very haunted. In fact, it's known for a ghostly orb that can be seen floating around only to vanish into thin air. So the citizens may no longer live there, but ghosts certainly do. In our 6th spot, we have Varosha, Cyprus.
Watch it, Bonzi. Tonight, I'll be eating a Big Mac meal and an Oreo McFlurry. Mike check.
In the early 70s, Varosha was one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. That was until 1979, 1974 when Turkey invaded Cyprus. As a result, the residents there fled for their lives. Some residents have told stories of pots being left on their stoves or things still left in their ovens. It's quite sad how they were forced out of their own home and not allowed to return. Since 1974, Varosha has been abandoned and under control of the Turkish military. The whole area is now fenced off and under constant supervision. If you try to break in, well, the army patrols have orders to shoot on sight. So don't even try to visit the city. It definitely will end badly. It's just such a shame because the area is beautiful. In fact, actress Elizabeth Taylor loved going there. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with Plymouth, Montserrat. Plymouth, once the capital of Montserrat in the Caribbean, is often referred to as Pompeii of the Caribbean. Why? Well, in 1996, a volcano erupted, causing a mass evacuation. A few months later, some residents returned, but were welcomed with another eruption. On June 25th, 1997, this eruption killed 19 residents and destroyed the island's airport, stopping many others from fleeing. Eventually, Plymouth was evacuated again, but this time, no one dared to return. Everything was destroyed. In fact, 80% of the town is currently covered in ash. Pictures show homes completely buried with only their roofs sticking out. It's quite sad and scary. Moving on to number 4, we have Centralia. Centralia is an abandoned town located in Pennsylvania. It was once a populated town. However, a lot of residents were forced to leave due to unsafe living conditions. This all started after a coal fire ignited underground. This fire has been burning for almost 50 years and is predicted to continue on for another 200 years. As a result of this fire, tons of sinkholes have formed, hot smoke is released underground, and carbon monoxide has filled some residents' basements. In some parts of the town, it's said that the ground beneath them have reached up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 400 degrees Celsius for us Canadians. Now, the US government is trying to erase any history of this city. They took away any signs directing people to this town, removed the town's zip code, and forced most of the residents out, except for 7 residents that are happy living in their deadly town and refuse to move out. In our 3rd spot, we have the Island of Dolls, aka the island I never want to visit. Located in Mexico City, the Island of Dolls is full of dolls hanging from trees and buildings. If that's not bad enough, these dolls have been there for so long that they are covered in dirt, cobwebs, and insects, making them look that much more terrifying. Now, you're probably wondering how this place came to be. Clearly, it's not Annabelle or Chucky's private island resort, though it could be. So back in the 1950s, a man named Don Julian started to hang dolls from trees as a way to protect himself against evil spirits. Paranormal things kept happening to him there, so he would hang dolls everywhere with the idea that they would scare the souls of the deceased. He spent more than 50 years hanging dolls. Some were found in the garbage, some were missing limbs. Did not matter. If it was a doll, it got pop up all around the island. Now it's abandoned and looks like something straight out of a horror movie. Coming in at number 2, we have Wittenoom, Australia. Located north-northeast of Perth, Australia, Wittenoom is considered one of Australia's deadliest towns. And you would think it would have to do with Australia's massive and deadly insects, but surprisingly not. In fact, it's because of its blue asbestos. In 1937, blue asbestos was discovered in the city's gorge. Years later, miners were unearthing tons of asbestos from the ground. It wasn't until 1978 that the government started pushing people out of their homes. They realized how deadly it was for them to be living there. It was increasing their risk for cancer. And in some cases, people were already developing lung cancer just from literally $1 million to rid the town of asbestos. So instead of doing that, they just shut the town down completely. In 2006, the government turned off the power to the town and had its name removed from maps and road signs. In fact, all roads that once led to the town are now closed off. If you do choose to enter the town, you will find tons of huge warning signs advising you to turn back. And in our number one spot, we have Pripyat, Ukraine. This is probably the most famous abandoned city on the list. So Pripyat was a city in Ukraine that had a population of 49,000 individuals. However, on April 27th, 1986, all residents were forced to evacuate following the Chernobyl disaster. Pripyat was the most affected by the Chernobyl nuclear disaster since they were the closest to the power plant. They were the ones most exposed to the radioactive chemicals. A once beautiful city was left abandoned in just 3 hours. Due to the radiation, the city will be left untouched for thousands of more years until it's safe enough to return. And now let's move on to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from my video, Top 10 Bigfoot Sightings Caught on Tape. Peacekeeper 3.0 commented, what if Bigfoot is Chewbacca enjoying life on... There are tons of abandoned places all over the world. It makes you wonder why...
And they just found it a couple weeks ago, so actually here's the server owner. Endeavor, he's actually paying me to do like a server video about this, so I'm gonna go ahead and like review all things about it. Alright, so here is their spawn area. They have quite a lot of people here with job titles. If you look over their names, it says police officer, judge, doctor, and this is basically like a city role-playing server. And apparently they do have like elections on here, so it's pretty good for you.
I guess we'll have a smoke. Anyway, I have to go back to school, Kate. Oh good, see ya.
I don't know
See ya.
if that's like the default. Here's, it shows like all the different places you can go, and there's apparently a car here, and you can drive these actually, so they are functional. Alright, so he's giving me a car, so this is a red racing car, so I wonder oh, he just plays it down, and apparently it goes down like that, so this is pretty nice. Actually, pretty cool, so yeah, you can go drive around and it does actually go quite fast. And to actually get this on the server, you actually have to pass some stuff from real life on the server.
Guess what's
All
what
the
to drink?
realistic things. I don't know what this green thing is for. Maybe it's like a server. There's like a bunch of houses, and it's like a whole neighborhood. And it feels relatively complete, even though this side is empty, like this whole side feels complete. And how it'd be like in real life, just walking in the neighborhood. So I'm gonna go apparently west. There's like, what is this? Like some tennis courts and a baseball field, I guess. Maybe there's a school nearby. Some basketball courts and a soccer field. So this could be maybe like some recreational section. That's one seat and one person. And they probably have like a lot of stuff from real life on the server. All the realistic things. I don't know what this green thing is for. Maybe it's like a bike path, perhaps. A bike road. We're gonna go down further. I just feel like I'm so lost since I don't know where I'm going. And the server's so huge, so I don't know exactly how long this video is gonna be. So yeah, you can just check it out. I'm just gonna like just fly around. So what is this place? This appears to be like some maybe apartment buildings. What could this be? Oh, some more sports stuff. We got a football field and some tennis courts. So this has like all the sports areas, and maybe this is a school. Because it's near all the other things, right? This has to be a school, right? And I guess that's their flag. Let's see inside this. So here's the interior. Probably not complete yet, but oh, they do have like bathrooms though. Yes, this is definitely a school. Because it's all next to like all the sports stuff. Wait, what? Oh, I went to the girls' washroom. Oops. Not meaning to do that. I wonder if they have other rooms in here. Oh, they do. It's like a cafeteria. But yeah, let me get out of here. Since the server's so big, I don't want to like waste my time on like just one building. I feel like if I did that, the whole video would be like an hour long or something. Because there's like just so much content here. But yeah, let me go. Oh, what is this? Some tracks. So this appears to be electrified. Third rail, maybe they're down. Okay, there's some tracks down here. Let's see if we'll find like a train. Maybe. I'm wondering about the clearance. I don't know. Is this like a speech? Hi, my name is Yes9301. My favorite automotive company went bankrupt. Oh, it's like a story about like the guy who works here, maybe. I don't know if that's roleplay or not, but that guy really likes Saab. I don't really see Saab where I live. Alright, so I just switched back to check a big V5 because V7, it's a little too much for he's like too laggy. So yeah, let's go check out the rest. Here's like another gas station, some pumps, local store, I guess. Let's see what else is next. This is like a hotel chain, I guess. Very nice. Ooh, they have like a highway over here along some tracks. I guess we'll just follow the tracks. Let's see if that goes anywhere. Alright, so they're just planning this area, so this is what looks like before like the magic happens again. Here's like a highway with like some interesting looking highway signs. And I really like how they do their curves. And it's pretty nice. So that's how they do it. They put like lines first and I guess then they fill it in. And also they have like the terrain like world painted, just like on that other server I reviewed, Blueprint. You'll see like the car carrier back over here, which we can take a look at. I think Yazzer built some vehicles over here because he is like a vehicle builder also. I guess
let's have a smoke now.
Let's see, this must be like their livery because I've seen this before. And here's like some box cars along with like giant tubes. Maybe wire, I don't know. Here's like more here, we have like these giant forklifts that carry. Are they even called forklifts? I don't know. They look a lot like forklifts. like, this is pretty neat. They have like these trailers. And it's like literally as well. Because like it's like perfect. They're not using anyone. They stack a couple of them together. I don't know if they do ever like matching on that. Here they have some shipyard cranes. Yeah, they're like the same. I have like two books on this. What is this? Is that ice? Why do they have ice?
Alright, good night, bro.
Okay, so let's have a joint. Let's roll up a joint and have a joint.
No, you have nowhere to run. You will never be able to go to the School of Magic. Now perish, Dragon Flame! Yeah. That was only just the beginning.
What game are you playing?
Rise of Kingdoms. It's probably too difficult for you.
Oh, challenge accepted. This game is not.
Thank you, Mother. And Dad, didn't you see Susie yesterday? You were the one that dropped her off, right?
She will be meeting you at the school there, but that doesn't really concern you. She was just an appointment anyways to this family.
That's your own daughter. You know what, Dad? When I get to the school, I'm gonna prove it to you. I don't need any of your fucking magic.
And my first day of Magic High School, or whatever they're calling it, Mom said this was a special school about magic. I don't know. She said there would be, really schools overseas, but she could get me a plane to take me there, so I guess I'm just waiting for my bus that'll take me to the boat. Is that a golf cart? Oh. Hey, kid! Me? Yes, you! No, the kid is off. Yes, you! The kid across the street is actually very nice. Her name is Bailey. I swear to God! I'm in reputation. My mom told me the magic school, right? Yeah, but my mom told me not to. But she told me not to. Yeah!
Oh my God, brother!
Crazy!
Brother! Wait, we gotta go.
There's so much water everywhere! I can't move!
What happens when you so much water?
I fucking love the water, man! It feels good!
Grab some food. I don't care. Okay. Come on, we're ready. Alright.
He's going to summon the Scarlet King into our universe.
I guess it's time to have a smoke.
Well, let's hope these demon guys don't kill us first, yeah? You guys handle these creatures. Make sure they don't escape from this area. I'll go with SCP-999 and find Corey.
Ruby, he'll just kill you. I'm not letting you go alone. She's not going alone. I'm letting you go alone. She's not going alone.
Huh? Hey, how'd you get in here? Shoot him!
Hey, is that Claire?
It is. Iris, you guys alright?
Johnson! Simmons! We're fine. will be of much help.
Well, thankfully the GOC were kind enough to give us some of their demon rounds. Tommy, grab a gun from the case back there. Simmons, let's light him up.
Uh-oh, Big Chungus is here.
The big one's mine.
Abel! Corey, please listen to me. You have to...
Cooper, even easier to stop me. No, leave them alone. Stop! What are you... Corey, snap out of it. You were foolish to think a lousy gun would stop me. Heh, you were foolish enough to think this was our plan. We were actually just a distraction. Get him, 999. What is happening? Was this your big plan? Did you seriously think I could be stopped by such a pathetic creature? No. Corey, I know you're in there. SCP-999. He wasn't able to stop us. He wasn't powerful enough. 999. This isn't you, Corey. The Scarlet King's got you under control, doesn't he? You can find him. You just gotta remember your silence. Corey. Look at this. Not pathetic. And another thing, I'm not alone. You may be able to defeat me by yourself, but with 999, we become more powerful. And when you're in my mind, you have my memories. Memories of amazing people, of my friends. And you're dead wrong if you think I'm gonna let you hurt any one of them. Corey? Hey, Hoop. The spears have been broken. You can no longer enter this universe. It's over. If you do find a way, they'll be ready. There'll always be someone ready to stop you. And if you do find a way, they'll be ready. There'll always be someone ready to stop you. And for now, I banish you from my mind.
Yeah. They did it! They managed to stop the Scarlet King!
It's over. It's finally over.
Corey, you're back to normal again. You and 999 did it.
Yeah. Ruby, I'm sorry. Hoop, tell everyone. Thank you.
Corey?
Corey!
Do you guys have to leave the SCP Foundation? I feel like I'm losing a best friend. And I guess Tommy's alright.
Hey.
Iris, we'll still be friends. The SCP Foundation is known to the public, so we can still keep in contact with each other. Yeah, I guess. You don't need us here anymore, Iris. You've done a lot of amazing things since I've met you. But you, totally saved the world from an all-ending, powerful god. I can't do that. That was mostly Corey. We just helped him along the way. We all did. Okay. Now, get out of here before you get even more sappy on me. I'll see you tomorrow at my place, alright? Yeah. Guess I'm just gonna have to visit you guys more often now. We like that very much, Iris. See ya!
Later, Iris.
Goodbye, guys. It was a crazy adventure, wasn't it? I'm proud of you, Iris. You've grown so much since I met you. Thanks, O'Connor. You know, I still don't know whether you're a ghost or just a figment of my imagination. I don't know either. Oh, here comes the new site director. Later, kid. I'm gonna go find some cake. New site director? Oh, huh? Hey, have I seen you before?
Lara? Dr. Patience? I'm so sorry. I wish I could have done something.
It wasn't your fault, Corey. Now, come on. Everyone's waiting.
Everyone.
some rest, Corey. Let's go.
Thank you. For all the memories.
Trust us, this was not an easy decision, nor one we made happily. But it is to ensure your safety, and it will not be used unless deemed absolutely necessary. Fine, yes.
Guess it's time to roll a joint.
Anyone else?
How will internships be determined? Great question. In a week's time, we'll be having a public evaluation of your abilities. Here, the teachers and Rune Aces will be scouting who they're interested in. You will get a notice after the event of who you were chosen by, if anyone at all, of course. Each teacher can only have 2 apprentices, and Rune Aces can pick 1. We're starting small until the system is perfected. Makes sense, I suppose.
So how the heck are we getting these tracking chip things?
Yes, you'll get called over the intercom to report to my lab in some time. The lab is bustling today with first years, so we don't want to crowd too much. If no one else has any questions, that's all.
Now, stay seated while I pass out the class information.
Okay, so Tori wrote everything down they said on the intercom. Looks like I'll be with Aaron, Hannah, and Jamie.
Finally, the dork arrives.
Ryan!
Hey, Jamie. I didn't know you were going to transfer here.
It was kind of a last-minute decision, but I decided life was a better fit for me than Sky Academy.
Well, we're happy to have you.
Perfect. All 4 of you are here on time. Come on in.
So you haven't heard anything about this?
Have
She's just shown up with a Rune Ace to enroll then?
I suppose that's the case. Until I find out otherwise.
Will you keep us updated on what you learn?
I'll do my best. If this is something truly unexpected, I'm sure Patrick will call a staff meeting for this evening. If there's anything I'm allowed to share, I'll tell you.
Thanks, Slade. Really appreciate it.
Of course. They didn't make me of students for nothing.
Well, congratulations. Now, this mess is settled. I'm gonna go do something fun.
Just let him do his thing. It has been a long day for you.
Yeah. I'll text him to hang out after dinner or something.
Well, if there's something else I can help him with. I have a lot of things to complete for the day.
I think that's all.
Perfect. See you all.
Yeah, he knows that. Also, hi, Jamie. Long time no see. Yeah, nice to see you too.
You guys want to head to dinner? We'll miss all the good options if we're late.
I'm down for some food. Me too.
All right, come on. Hey, Winston, how's it going?
All right, I guess.
You guess?
Well, not everyone.
Oops.
What? Tori,
I guess it's time
there's
to have
nothing
smoke.
encouraging one, Tori. Please come down and prepare for the duel.
I thought you were versing Hannah.
Not anymore. Someone needs to show Bridget who we are. That she can't just come in here and threaten me like she has.
Tori, this isn't good. She's really powerful.
Oh, and I'm